Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Another beautiful day outside here at Port Elliot, South Australia. I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And sunshine is pouring into my window. Well, nearly right into it. I'm on time, pretty much on time this morning, so it's not coming full blast into the window. It is at that sunrise angle almost. A gorgeous day, blue skies. I wish it would rain. It's getting very dry, but we are here for the card, so a little bit of weather report, not a problem, but we need to get going, don't we? Hopefully you can hear the birds outside. I love listening to them and watching them in the bird bath. It's gorgeous. And Mel, good morning to you. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome aboard from Tasmania. Lovely. And we have Jennifer as well. Good morning to you. And I am actually doing really well, thank you. Quite well now. And we'll go over to the cards though. Thank you for your good wishes there. And let's connect in with our spirit guides as well as we're moving across. Here we go. What we have is the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck here. That's Sarah Marchetti's artwork. Gorgeous cards. Love them to bits, I do. And good morning, Michaela. And here we have our card as well, which I shall pick up and read to you in a moment. So there you go. Good morning from Michaela. Here we go. What our card is letting us know this morning is respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, and loyalty is returned, if that was going to white balance or something. It just, look, the day that this automatically stays focused, I'll be a happy person. There we go. And that beautiful owl depicted there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now we'll put that over there and I'll zoom into the cards more closely. Here we go. And position them better. So for today, what we have is Stalk in the home space. We've got the Scythe as that central energetics, and we have the, well, it looks like stairs, yes, but it's actually called the Choices card in the workspace. So where we're going to start from is that is the Scythe. Excuse me, I just had to itch my nose. It was getting too much. Oh, excuse me for that. So what I've got there is, I just wanted to say a quick hello to those who are watching in the Instagram live stream, because that doesn't stay there. Once we finish this, it gets taken off, apparently. So I know I get it stored somewhere, but hi to John, Brandy and Rel. Lovely to have you watching this morning. Now, the other thing is, oops, I don't know what I did there. I've got something happening on my iPad. My apologies. That was not meant to happen. I got slightly distracted there. Isn't it funny how we so easily can be distracted by the smallest of things? And all I'm trying to do is get and open my Instagram app on the iPad to monitor, so I don't have to keep looking sideways at everything else. But here we go, the Scythe. Now, what is that showing us for our general theme? We've done a lot of work in the last few weeks. Season really, because it seems that the whole year is going past again in a really speedy rate, like it's flying past as usual. It seems to be faster every year, I think. What we've got though is the reward. Well, reward. It is in a sense a reward, but it's the product of our labour, of what we have been moving through in the last however long it takes for our harvest to come in. So if you've been working for a long time, because that saying that the overnight successes are not overnight success, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success, that type of thing. I don't know how long it does take. Good morning, Corinna. Lovely to see you here. So we're bringing that into the realm of it's time to put the work into the harvest, to bring in what is our the fruits of the labour. That's how I see it. Now, it could even be that there's a theme of cutting out the weedy stuff as well. It's whatever stage you're in at the moment, but it's the theme for the day. It's something that's going to be your main focus, pretty much. So if you're at that stage of getting ready to really have the results coming in, bring it in with that wonderful energy of expectation and excitement, and seeing the good stuff that's happening because of your hard work and because of your finessing with what is the tool in hand that you have at the moment for what you do. It's not just about the workspace, it's about your home space as well, and what happens around the physical home space, as well as it could mean mowing the lawn and getting things tidied up, doing some weeding, gardening, all that sort of stuff. Or it could be just really honing in and trimming and finessing what are your relationships, home and workspace, because this is the general overall thing, right? So that's where that is for this morning, for today, really. It's not just this morning, it's today, whole day, 12 to 12, that sort of thing. And it can flow over either way. We're here in the home space. The stalks are about change, and they are about that homeliness, setting up things to be finessed and whatever you want them. And that's why I think we've got this connection with what is the scythe. This stalk has the twig in its mouth ready to finish off the nest before it's the eggs are laid, before they're nurtured into being hatched to what are they called with a stalk? Are they called a chicken? No, they're not chickens. I've got no idea. The babies, anyway. It was interesting. I happened across a video yesterday through the social media somewhere, or YouTube, a short, something like that, of a stork's nest that had been up on power poles, so right up the top, but firemen were blasting it off with their hoses because it had actually caught a light, and the stalk wasn't there at the time, but the nest was burnt. So the firemen blasted it off. And the stalks do definitely pair for life, and they have, I think they return to the same nest each year, but they do change it up and tizzy it round, ready for the next family grouping. As they were pulling it down, they had the engineering do an elevated stand with the nest bowl and everything, so it could still be placed in the same location but higher up, so that when the stork came back, he could make the nest more safely and it wouldn't ignite and catch a light next time. It was right above, a lot further above the power lines, and no risk of having that short out and all the rest. So it created that safer space. And that's what for seeing this morning, it means I'm feeling it really is that change up to creating a safer, more homely, more beautiful space than what we first thought we were going to be aiming for. We come back to the surprise, and as we're tweaking, we're going to have those little bits and pieces that are the surprise as we're moving through. The last few weeks we've had that clearing our stuff out with the coffin and making things a lot better. That's what it's going to do. The change is not scary. It is making things a lot better, improving what is our lot, and especially in the home space. And what we've got here in the workspace, as we're shifting across to there, it is the choices. So there's going to be things that you're needing to make up your mind one way or the other in work today. So whatever it is, do that decision. Make up your mind and go for it. I know with my journey with doing the writing and choices in the different storylines you could take and follow down, I've got those today as I sit at the desk and write. There's going to be either the light or the dark, the dark or the light or the dark, or a different pathway and journey to go down for the story as it's created. here with our workspace, what you might need to do is really nut out what are the cost benefits or not of something that you're choosing to improve, to do, to create new product, whatever there are. There's always going to be cost benefits, benefit costs. I can't remember the terminology now. I used to do it when I was a bookkeeper. You'd work through all of these types of calculations and really seeing what is the pros and cons, and then making up your mind. Do some homework. That's what I'm feeling with this one. We might be at this stage of starting the research and investigation of what the options are, then decide. But make sure that your homework's good and solid and sound on good truth, work, as far as don't fudge your figures. I'm feeling that what is needing to be done is good, honest research. It's coming up closer and closer now for the time where businesses do need to be doing their tax planning. You should have a flowing system to actually keep your goals in mind for what is your tax, for preparing for those advantages that you can take for your tax preparations, not to fudge the figures, but to be in honest business planning stages so that you can take the full advantage of what are legitimate tax deductions and planning systems. Then decide which way you might improve your spending or not, and how you can reduce your tax bills, etc. It is a good thing to be paying taxes because it supports community and the things that we see around and about us as government services. We may not always agree with how it's being spent or anything, but at least if we are paying taxes, we are making a profit. And that is the aim of keeping just ahead. It doesn't have to be huge profits that are greed gathering and all of that. It is making what is an honest living, moving forward so that you can be a good philanthropist, having that spare in the profit bucket to be able to do that. But the billions, look, I'm not getting on my hobby horse. I think banks are crooks as far as how much profit margins are being taken. Look, I'm not going there. Make your choices in your business, in your working environment, in what you need to be doing today for what you know is best for how you put forward your ethics and working life. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. So, okay, here we are with that. We are working at it today. It's going to be a wonderful, productive day, especially with the stalk there, especially with the choices we are going to need to make, but they are bringing forward that focus and the benefits that we can gain in improving our lot and that of those around us so that we are being altogether a great community. And, we do need that, especially, I think it's at the ground level that we're needing to really keep that moving so that we are improving humanity. We might not solve all the problems, but we can at least be that part of it that puts that unconditional love for each other into action and shining it out into the world. Okay, so good morning, Keza. If you've just joined in, good morning, and hopefully you can watch the start again from the replay and enjoy the reading. It is a lovely reading with that is the change we can make. So keep being the best you that you can be in whatever way you need to interpret your cards for you. Do that with the help of your own spiritual guidance in whatever way that is. If you need a bit more of a hand, I have put my links in my page, so the at Ros Boundy page, so you can book in for a more detailed personalised reading if you so desire. There is some other things that I am doing. DM me if you would like to have a go at my latest venture that I'm joining. And I do need you to direct message me for that one because it's not a fully live site yet, but I'd love to be able to have you experience the special the beta-y type, testing type version, just so I can nut out all the little bits that are going west with it. And thank you, Michaela, all those beautiful hearts. And from you, Corinna, as well. Thank you. And Keza, yeah, thank you. And everyone to have a beautiful day. And for those who've been watching on Instagram, thank you as well. And the YouTube and everywhere that this is going, I hope you do benefit from it. But most of all, learn more and more and more to tap into your connection with your guiding spirits and the world that is within you too. Being the best you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.